my panel up here.
Let's see here. Yep, I got that question I have to answer if they show up. I'm hoping that was yesterday. Let's see, that one's probably the same one.
Holy crap, we got beat by the Cubs?
Shh.
I should be hosting you
Yep,
now.
you are hosting me. I'm just reading a message here.
That is not even right. Come on.
No, it shouldn't. It should just work. Okay. Hopefully these guys will show up today and I can answer their questions live. Otherwise, I'll type that out later.
I am fixing answers and answering fixes.
Yep. And I'm mining. Oopsies. Hey, Marks Gordon. Master Marks. How you guys doing? Figure out like one last chance here. I got about an hour, and then I'm going up to the cottage again for the rest of the week. When I have internet, I'll check messages if you guys got a question about auto driver or something. I'll see if I can get it or not on Twitch, but we'll see. But I'll be playing it on my laptop, not my big beast here. But
Just found an error. Send us your error log, please, Master.
your log, then we'll figure out what. Or it could be that error that we are getting, and it's an okay error. I think there's one or two in there that doesn't bother the game.
You can send it to Xman or myself.
Or
put it on the website in the support ticket.
Yeah,
what the error is, and maybe it's already known.
Yeah, if you can just give us whatever the line is, and we can look at it quick and see if it's one.
What's the error?
On the mud in the description for the farm option, just sent away. Went away. Huh? Mud in the description.
I just turned on the mud, and the description for the farm options just went away. I don't know exactly what you mean by that. If you turned on the mud after you start a save game, you don't get farm options only at the beginning of a new save game.
Alright, there's Rumble. That's the guy I wanted to talk to. I just seen your message now. I didn't look at Twitch last night after fishing. I should have. What you need to do is you got to download the newest version of AutoDrive. And let me get you the link. Let me go to the website because I got it posted on the website. And then you just get... Whoa, there's a lot more mods here. Where did mine go?
It's down like 6 or 7.
Auto drive. Yep, there it is.
He's working on that right now.
Yeah, let me get you the link here quick for you. And
which barge are we supposed to give to the farm over there? The ferry? The small one still?
Is that the one you've been putting on? And I would imagine. And this is the one you have to find on there. It should be at the bottom of the page. It's here's the version number.
How you doing, Jab?
Hey, yep. What he said. I'm
hey,
typing
Jab.
at the same time here.
I'll be going live after Xman in about an hour-ish to answer questions, as well as I'm working on several things. for this weekend's update, which is going to be huge. So just be ready for it.
And that's if you guys who just got here having issues with my auto drive routes, you have to have that version number, and the link is in chat, and I'll repost it if you guys didn't see it.
Right.
Yeah, Master said new save with mud, and the description went away.
New save with mud. What description? The starting farm stuff? I'm not sure what description he's
I'm kind of
talking about. There is no description.
Well, actually, if you already got a save game going,
and then I mean, it'll come up even after you activate the mud.
No rum barbecue. The updates from here on out should not need a new game save. We're trying to avoid that.
Boom, we're talking about something else. This is about auto drive.
No, he wasn't.
Wasn't it?
Dave just said something about an update, and he asked if.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No, none of our updates will cause new save game.
Yeah, that's the same version you have, Jeb. You just got to make sure you have the newest version of auto drive to make those work. You probably already did, so that's probably why they're working. Nanik. Yeah, thank you for the 5 months there for the sub and fishing. I got a 19-inch catfish, and that's all we got all day long. All I got is a catfish and sunburn, so. But it was fun. It was enjoyable.
So anyhow, back to Master Mechas. Are you starting the save game and then saving a game and then going out and adding the mud, or are you adding the mud, turning it on, and then starting a brand new game? Because if you're doing it, then you would probably.
Do they need to turn the mud on first before they save a game? Is that what you're saying, Dave?
No, it shouldn't matter, but it's not. Once you start a game, you never see that option select again in that same game.
Oh, that's true.
What I mean?
That's true. Yep.
It's a startup option, so.
Add mud first, then.
Add mud first, then you started a new game. Now that might be an issue. I don't know if we ever tested the two, but I don't see why it would. I can do that.
Yeah, I've never tested mud because I prefer to not slide all over my map, but that's just me personally.
I'll test that after this. So it's not giving you a startup option?
It's checked. Okay, I can check Sawmill 2 here. Let's look. Sawmills, Forest Fact. No, Forest
Yeah,
Factors.
I'm working on the Sawmills actually an update right now. I'll check them out.
I'll look and see if there's a. Well. Yeah, there's nothing missing in the description down here, S. The one Dave has on the map, that must be for one of the other links, or one of the other farms that you have a sawmill down on, Dave.
The forest.
Okay, the forestry startup. But no description for the farms. Oh, it's not giving the description. You got the options and all works fine, but the description. So it must Yeah, that's weird.
Hey man, Malaris, how you doing? It's been a while. Jab, yeah, you can. Can we? I think the colorize option is in there for the barges, right?
I don't think so. No,
it's one. You can do it, but keep in mind, Jab, if you do that and Dave puts an update out, you're gonna lose that.
Right, which I will be doing a boat pack update at some point here.
He doo doo. What is going on, Manolin? You drinking on us again? No.
sites.
Said the global company info.
Yeah,
That's
I know what he's talking about, because that one had to be included in the map to do that startup. And it's not showing. Oh, the global company info. I'll have to check it out. I'm working on it.
Yeah,
About a
guys,
bazillion other things.
he's doing so much on this next update will be huge.
Yeah.
Needless to say, he'll show you what he's done, but it'll be good.
I will check it out. Don't need to send any screenshots, Master. I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna check it out and see if it happens here. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's a darn thing I could do about it if that script is preventing the other script stuff from reading in.
No problem, Jab. We'll let you know.
I'm just glad I have it disabled. Either that or when you enabled it, you removed the something in tickets. I don't know. But I'll check and see if it works on my end. The boat pack probably will be done. I'm going to do an update, but there's going to be probably several updates because I'm going to be implementing new boats. So it's never going to be completely updated. But if you do the graphic file, you're going to have to use the graphic file. You could always just copy it over from one boat pack to the next, whatever graphics. I'm
And
not doing any graphical changes on the barge. I'm just doing adding new boats and fixing some display issues like the speed not showing up correctly for that barge in the store when you purchase it and that stuff. If I can.
all right, so guys, if you guys have any issues, I just answered a question on Facebook earlier this afternoon. If you have course play, sometimes it's gonna lock your game up when you get into the store and you can't move. What you would need to do then is you just disable course play, start it again on your new game save the game, go back out, enable course play, and everything will work. But sometimes there's a bug in course play which will lock your game your start of your game save. So if you have that issue, that's what it is. It's not the map, it's course play.
Now I can't go live unless X-Man gets up higher viewers. Because I want to try to get the I want to see 70s. No, I can, but
Well, we'll
I
get
won't
there.
be live for long if I don't get over. I don't want to drop that average where I can't apply for partnership when I go live. I'm so close. 2 days, I got average over 75 viewers. Just 2 more days, folks, and then I can send the application in and see if it's approved.
So, Farm Langer, you're going to have some open ones because I opened up all the bridges are all disabled except for the one where I just found out that people drive right off. But that's the one that I forgot on the live, our big 24-hour one bridge that I completely we forgot we had. Yeah, Dave did a great job on the map, didn't he, Natick?
Oh, it did help. Jababa, we kept over 100 for the last stream. So that was a huge help. That's what I need. Just a couple more. I got 10 out of 12 days, and it should be good.
Like
2
I
more
said,
days broadcast.
I got an hour to bring the numbers up, Dave. So.
Yep, it's early. But I am going to be working a lot on lots of the things you guys have, and I am currently fixing the little things, but also changing some of the bigger things and making things a little bit more, let's hope, a little bit more
I'm Batman.
useful or easy to understand. I know it's a
Chef
complicated map.
Chef 093, thank you for the follow and welcome to my stream.
And while Dave is live doing that, I am probably going to do the same thing I did last time.
Yeah. So, yeah, the few of the bigger changes I can go over if you haven't heard yet. All the bridges are going to be linked to a new property, and the building looks awesome. I can't wait to show you guys. It is Actually, I think it's my new favorite. The new building that I even better than the hexagon build. Well, that's a good one, but that one's not going to be in the map yet.
I do like the building too. I do.
But the government building looks sweet, and all the bridges are linked to the government building property. So we'll go over that. Number 2, I made all bridge closed signs so you know when you get to a point that the bridge is closed, so people don't say that bridge is not built
Oh, I
yet and
didn't know
I'm
you.
going right through.
I didn't know you did that. That's cool.
Oh yeah, there's bridge closed signs everywhere.
Nice.
And I've been shrinking down the triggers and building new triggers into the properties so that you
You don't carry triggers
don't get,
around.
if you're on a server, you don't get stuck in triggers as often. It'd be easy to know. So uh some changes coming to the sawmills. The sawmills, oh crap, I got one built into the map too. See, now I'm gonna have to do that one over anyway.
Well,
No, maybe I'll leave that crummy one, make you replace it.
There you go.
So yeah, after you place your own sawmills, you will have the option to spawn resin container instead of pallets now. It'll be a container. Board pallets increase the capacity.
yep.
Gonna go through Cogent and switch stuff over to containers. Just doing some stuff to save frame rates on that stuff. Some more stuff. It'll come out as boards and pallets, but when you put them in Cogent, they will eventually. But that's not done yet. I haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, I thought it was. What did I do here?
The next thing is on each of the icons in the store for the purchasables, they're going to be number coded so that if you
Hey, Red 76, how you doing?
have a red number 2, that means you need to purchase the red number 1 in order for it to work. So there's going to be a system. So when we go through the construction, you'll see you need the sawmills are all 1. The factories off the sawmills, some of them that are needed to create stuff will be 2s, and then the glue factory will have a 3, and the drywall factory will have a 4, but something else will have a 3, which is a stone crusher. It's because you need the gypsum to do the drywall. So we're going to give it a number system on each of the icons so you guys will know which order to buy the items in for certain lines.
Farm Wrangler, you might have an auto loading trailer that doesn't use the auto strip. That's why you're getting those binding errors.
Also, if you fix that issue, and then you don't get rid of the key binding errors until you reset your key bindings. They still come up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If that's not it, you probably have to reset your key bindings. That was the next step.
Dave is making the game take longer. That's the point, isn't it? To make it last a long time.
Tier list? Yeah, you wait to see the tier list, Jab. It's awesome.
Yeah, so basically, just when you go in the store, there's little 1s on the sawmills in red. Now, that's going to be for the construction. People always ask me, what do I need to build first? Well, obviously, you'll have for 1s for the construction in red. Then you go up to 2, which will be the plank factory and the chipboard factory and what's the other one over there?
I did
I
it,
can't
Farm
remember.
Wrangler, and got everything back, so.
Plank factory, chipboard factory, paper factory. Then 3 will be the glue factory because you need to have the resin. And then 4 will be the drywall. 5 will be concrete, and 6 will be steel. Right through the line, so you know which order to build them in. It'll just be numbered. And when we get to something like the greenhouses, you're going to have a 1 on the it'll be a different color series, but there'll be a 1 on the composter and a 1 on the pallet factory, and then a 2 on greenhouses and orchards because you need the composter and the pallet factory to operate that. So it'll give people a little bit idea. You want to start with ones, then
Oh,
go to the twos.
Steelcrafter, thank you for the raid. And welcome to my stream, guys.
So I think that will help with a lot of the confusion as far as what do I build first. That's
Right.
I'm looking at the questions that are asked the most and trying to simplify it.
Oh, okay, Farm Wrangler. I understand.
Right. So yeah, MP7 Reaper coming in with a host for you as well.
Thank you.
Steelcrafter raid.
So yeah, we're gonna be trying to make it easier to answer questions, take some confusion out. Hopefully we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But also fixing a whole bunch of issues that are the main ones and seeing where we can increase frame rates throughout the process.
Sharphorn, thank you for the host too. Yeah, I figured it would. Like I said with AutoDrive, guys, if you're listening, you must have the RC5 update to make those routes work that it's on the website. I have it. I have a link in the website telling you what you need to do too. I gave a little instruction on how that works. Hey, Nicky Fix, how you doing? Hope you guys are doing well today. This will be my last stream for the week. Maybe I'll do one Sunday afternoon if I get home in time.
What time are you going till?
I probably 4 o'clock my time.
So 5 mine. I'll
Yeah.
set up my timer so I know when I'm going live.
Okay.
And I will go live when he goes dead.
Yeah, I gotta load the truck in the wife and kayak and away we go.
Yeah, currently do not need the community extension. Yes. Another thing.
But Nikki, if you do have access to Discord, his Thunder's Discord, and want to use the beta does work. Just to let you know. We just
Yeah,
don't.
it's just we're waiting for the official release on the beta before we put that out there for everybody. You don't need it. We have separate versions of the scripts that are in there that we need. So
Mm-hmm. Stacker, thank you
another
for the
thing,
follow. I mean, thank you, or good evening. That's what I'm reading.
another thing that we're doing is I have included, which I don't know how some people just click through messages anyway, because I still get messages. My buildings are all white. Well, it pops up telling you that you need the assets file if your building's all white.
I'm Batman.
But we've also had people that didn't have the watercraft add-on installed and their boats are sinking. And so there will be pop-ups. We have that script that Thunder wrote. If you don't have the boat pack, you don't have the assets pack, or you don't have the watercraft add-on installed and working properly, it's going to tell you when you start the game, but we'll still get people telling me that their boats are sinking even though they'll just click through the messages. It always happens, but hopefully it eliminates some of them.
Oh yeah, don't let me forget stream. I have to save this save game and put it on my um
Laptop.
yeah, so I could take the save game with me. I would be mad if I got all the way up there and realized I didn't have my save game.
Good afternoon, Mr.
Right.
Don B here.
Thank you
How
for
you
the
doing,
follow
Don?
there, Pure Walt. Thank you, and welcome to my stream. Right here, we're trying to get all these cultivator ones done, and then
So the only thing I see with the cotton is not forgotten is that the boat doesn't show up. That's the only issue I am having with that one, which we're adding the boat to that startup pack.
your boats are running out of fuel, but they'll still float. I don't think
They
you'll be
just
able to
won't go
move.
anywhere.
Yep. Can you start over? What do you mean?
You can start over, he says.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't know why your stuff would be still white there, MP7 Reaper.
Do you have the right assets file for
He says
PV
yes, it's the
County?
county assets file in the folder. What's
Oh,
white? I would say re-download the assets file. That's where all the graphics are. There shouldn't be anything white unless you're running a mod. Here's the thing. The other possibility is that you're running one of our old mods instead of the new ones. They're in a different assets file altogether. So you can't use the greenhouse pack from before and think it's
No.
going to work with this new map because it needs the new assets file and the new greenhouses.
Sergeant Beer Monkey, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, you might just have to re-download the map in the assets file too. I know, like he just said right there, Beer Monkey just said that he had problems and he re-downloaded it. People were having issues with downloading on recently, so if you have a bad download, that could happen.
The boats in the store. Oh, the boats in the store don't have their textures?
What do
They
you?
are built into the map.
Yeah, that's.
I don't think that.
Let's look here. Where are the boats? Boats. Oh, that's in vehicles.
You got to go purchase, not that. If you go to purchase something, is what he's saying. See this,
Yeah, that's what I just did. I'm in
the
there.
vehicles in the back. Do you have the boat pack installed? Because it needs the boat pack in order to get the images for the boats. That's where they
right.
are. I don't have them twice. So if the boat pack is not installed, it won't find the images for the store. That is why it's required.
Yeah, if you don't have the boat pack, it definitely will do that.
So it's looking for the boat pack to find those boat images. It's a required mod. Has to be installed and activated.
Okay, what else was I gonna do?
If you're missing just the boat ones, I would re-download it because they're in there.
Let's get these vehicles back up to the farm or somewhere.
If it's missing the boat images in the store, yeah, they're in the boat pack. Unless there's a pathing issue on your system, but I don't know why. Are you on a Mac or a PC? MP7.
Pretty sure he's on a PC. All right, let's get this up to the farm.
Master, the realism for vehicles, that is the one that makes the vehicle sink into the dirt, makes it harder to pull, and can get stuck in the fields, right?
I don't even know what Thomas is saying.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Me either.
switch everything to the old. I mean,
Like me on mine, it switched everything to the old Dajnet category. But the boats are in there and the modules, but they are in miscellaneous. They're not going. You
yeah, because the boats are sitting on the main vehicle page. They're not miscellaneous.
No, trucker, none of these maps or mods will be available on console due to the fact they require global company and it's a 16x map.
Yes, currently the PV Food Factories is empty.
Yep, that's they're empty.
That is known.
Yep.
Master, that one, we have not tested it. You can try it. As long as you don't get
Sorry.
any errors from it, you should be fine.
I'm trying to see here there for. geek there. Some of my industry buildings after downloading. What do you mean you lost them? They're just all the buildings you start out right now are right here. I mean, after you download the new map, they're all in the game right now. They're not. They're
Well,
all buildables.
There's
Farm Wrangler. Oh, sorry. I
yeah.
thought you were done.
So basically, what he's saying, what you used to see are no longer in those categories because they're already pre-placed on the map, and they're buildable.
Farm Wrangler. You started on Johnson. You can go to any of the other farms and buy them, like you would with any field. You will get the buildings, but you will not have the vehicles, um, with the farms. It'll just strictly be the buildings.
Yeah, you can. Well, yeah, you won't get the building. You can buy the land with the buildings. Um,
You get
Stri-
the buildings after you buy them, but you don't get the equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what you need to do is you need to put it in your game save, Striker. Plus, you need to have RC5 version of auto drive to make it work. But that file has to go in your game save after you've already saved the game with auto drive enabled.
Yes, Farm Wrangler.
Okay, Captain Jack, okay, how do I clean the large feedlot? I tried a bucket and a broom. Um, I don't have it
Not a
down yet,
problem.
but it's just the feed in the front for that one. It's just like any other of the buildings where you pick up the feed that they get out of their feed, and then you should be good. I've been using the milling machine. I've used a bucket, and it's just silage. It's what it is. It's silage on the ground. Captain Jake, yeah, that's. I mean, that should fix. I mean, with a bucket. I'm surprised the bucket didn't work, because it's just silage.
Yeah, because the feedlot doesn't. You don't get manure out of the feedlot.
Oh, you get manure, it just goes into the storage, but
Yeah, you don't have to clean it.
no, it's just the spoilage or the
Yep.
spillage. All right, let's get this one going here. That takes forever to. Where is my?
Okay, Geek, I am assuming you used the exact same file folder to put your industries and PV County mods in. The reason they are no longer on your industries map is because they have the same file name that county has. When you downloaded the county mods, it overwrote your industries. You need to separate um, both sets of mods. Just have your mods for industries in one folder and mods for county in another, and you'll get all your buildings and stuff back.
Yeah, I never thought of that. It's probably yeah. You probably put them in the same folder. That'll do it. All right, let's get this last one here and get these going here. Then I can finish up these contracts. Let's get all these missions done. Then I'll start working on placing more factories. Now I would treat you guys. If I had 4G up at the cabin, I would have streamed off my laptop and seen how it worked, but not yet. I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, separate folders for PV tools. That's the whole point behind it.
Yep.
Yep.
You put the mods in separate folders and you switch between the folders with PV tools before you start the game. There is a demo on our website done by DC Sparks if you need to know how to use PV tools.
Oh, 500,000 grass. It's pretty heavy. But even if you did, well, I think you got to manually turn off the weight thing. I don't think that weight reduction mod works that well. I'm hearing, but I could be wrong.
Right.
I don't use it, so I can't comment on it. But what I'm hearing is you still got to go in there and put, to faults whatever vehicle using to haul
Update.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and you need to go into your XML and put update mass equals false because that weight reduction, I think it only takes um, a little bit. So hypothetically, it's making it weigh 400,000 instead of 500,000, and your tractor isn't going to be able to pull 400,000 either. Used it in other maps with no problem. I've
if I
it's
the
something
capacity
with mass.
to do with yeah, other maps might make their grass really, really light. My map doesn't. My map, so that would, yeah, it's the mass of the. If you're gonna crank up a 500,000 capacity, then you need to do something with the weight. This
Yep.
map is PV County 16X map for PC. It's available at www.pvmods.com.
.com. Yep.
And it's been released, but it's always a work in
Yeah,
progress.
if you want to put
Crew.
tickets in of stuff like that, we'll look at them. And thank you, Brew, for the raid. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you got stuff like that, report it, put it on our website. We'll take a look at it. And
If you could include pictures, that would be great too.
well, yeah. And if it's an air issue, please put your log in. That helps tremendous when we're trying to figure out. Oops, why didn't that give me that before? It might have did it, and I didn't pay attention. Oh, what is it? What does it need? Millet. Oh,
I'm fixing so many things I can't. People ask me if I keep a list of change log. Oh my gosh, I got so many changes I can't possibly remember.
So, Everclear, we were talking about the weeder, and there really isn't nothing that we have figured out. My question is, did you know if you use the weeder, there you have a greater possibility of and final stage growth, or even after your field becomes harvestable, that you can have weeds pop up in your field. If you wait till the last stage of growth, or even the second to last stage of growth, and you go through and spray it, you won't have any weeds in your final harvest. That's really all we've.
we'll find out because I do now. I'm stuff growing. I'm gonna see if the weeders work or how. What's the? Because I left weeds on this time.
Sure. All right. Thank you. Yeah, including your log regardless would be nice.
Well, if you're playing seasons, the weeds don't show up like they used to anyway. They're so spotty, and yeah,
Right.
if you're using seasons. Like mine, I'll have spatchy weeds and I run around with a little weeder. But
I tend to just spray the whole field since they can come up at any time.
you want a 4 foot log or the whole 8? The whole 8 will do, Brew Crew.
How many?
I don't know if I have any weeds right now to test yet. I have 2 fields that are growing. Let me look once.
Never tried that Farm Wrangler. Everclear, yeah, we're not sure why. Dave and Xman don't typically play with weeds, and I play with weeds, but all I do is spray them, like I said, in the last or second to last growth. I've never used any of the pull behind weeders.
Yeah, see, there's weeds now in this field here. You're saying the weeders don't work?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I
In
can.
one of the DLC. I'm assuming he's talking, speaking of the Bergalt weeder.
I mean, I mean, is it a modded weeder or the which in-game weeder are we talking about? Because
It's just the Bergalt DLC weeder. I think is what he's talking about because he
well,
said the DLC.
okay. Oh, I'm not
It's
gonna even.
either that one or it's the Cavernolin DLC.
Yeah, there's this one here. There's only like 4 of them anyway. Well, let me just see if they even work or not. Let me buy one and find out.
He said the big one.
The big one?
Yep.
Well, let's see, because I'll buy the land over there. I got a weed in it. Let's see.
Yep. It's right there next to fertilize.
Yep. Then again, it might be a Giants issue. I don't know because it's a DLC. I mean, whenever I've done it with the smaller weeders and I've been fine. But let's reset my tractor to the shop, and I'm out of it. Get out of it first. Now I can reset it.
Right, Brew. I don't think there's anything we can do to fix that.
No, but let me look and see if it works or not.
Especially being a DLC, Giants is the only one that can modify and publish.
Yeah. Let's take a look at it once. We'll see. I know the blue one works because I've used it on seasons, so.
And Everclear, as far as testing the map, there was 6 of us and there's thousands of you guys. We were mainly testing the new features to make sure that stuff worked.
Also, I will say that the amount of stuff that's in this map to test everything thoroughly is
Hard.
nearly impossible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, actually, if you want us to do it, that will be fine. We will just wait another 6 months to release it next time. That's all there is to it.
All right, let's
So
buy
we
this up.
are well aware that there's stuff that needs to be done. Don't get me wrong, but it's a question of, do you want it now, or do you want us to wait and test everything thoroughly?
So this one doesn't work. This weeder does not work. So let me try the other weeder.
Don B here said make sure you own the land.
I just did. I bought it.
Okay.
Yep, I bought it. Because otherwise it would have gave me a warning. So this one, yes. So this weeder doesn't work for the weeds. Let's go look at another weeder.
Yeah, that might be it too. They might be full-grown weeds.
Yeah, but you should still be able to knock them down with a weeder because I've done it before. Oh, I picked the very farthest away field, didn't I?
If weeds are fully grown, weeder won't work, only a sprayer. So apparently, I didn't know there were different stages of growth on the weeds.
That's interesting, Landon. I could have swore I could have knocked those weeds down with a weeder, but and also that field I think is late. Is harvested already, so maybe it wouldn't work.
That's possible too.
Oh, well, let's go look at a field. Let's see if I got any weeds in my newly planted cornfield over here. Let's go take a look. Maybe I have weeds and we can test it. And I see birds. Oh, 0%. Oh, there's this. All right, so you're talking about these weeds right here. I should be able to weed these out, right, guys? So those are.
My stream's behind.
Yeah, I have 74% weeds. So let's bring that tractor over to 67 and we'll try it because I have weeds in there and I own that one.
Geek, you should put all of your mods into PV tools and use the folder selector of PV tools to
Well, you explained that wrong. You don't put it
use.
in. You use PV tools. You don't put it into PV tools.
Well, you gotta put the folders in there and the mods into the folders.
Yeah, but you have.
Like I said, there's a demo.
There's
on
a
the
demo.
website.
Yeah, watch the demo. It's
Yeah.
easier.
Under the
Okay.
it explains
Yeah,
it.
those weeds you should have been able to use. You should be able to use with the weeder because they don't have flowers. Should. Don't hold me to it.
How you doing, Gamer Paul? Let me see who I missed here. I've been trying. I don't think I missed anybody. All right, let's try this once.
Not a problem, geek.
John Siggers, thank you for the host. I know there's weeds here because I seen them. Where'd they go?
Gotta find them in a
Yeah, right?
75-acre field.
That's why I don't like seasons as with weeds. That's why I turn it off. Because it did say I had them. Now it's showing no weeds. Now it says there's no weeds in here. But I did find them. See, oh, there's a spot right there. Exactly. I know those were full grown. I seen them, but they shouldn't be. I just planted this field. Yeah, so those are full grown. But the ones that I found earlier weren't full grown. Alright, so those I should be able to weed. They're not full grown. Let's see what happens. I don't know if it does or not, Brew Crew. Alright, so that's why the weeder isn't working. You're trying to knock down full grown weeds. That just worked. That's the problem, Everclear. They were full grown. That's a giant thing. Yes, I'm on single player. So if they have flowers on the weeds, you have to spray them. If they don't have flowers on them, you can use your weeder.
Yeah, Jab, he's on single player.
Yeah, I know they shouldn't be full grown either ever, but you just seen it on mine. I just planted this field too, and I already had full grown weeds. So it's a giant thing. Either it's a giant thing or it's a seasons thing. Either one. There's something.
Is he playing with seasons? Oh no. Okay.
No, he's not using seasons.
Oh, then it's a giant thing then.
I don't know why they would. If he just planted a feed, they.
Yeah, I already got it, Jab. I found it. I found it. The cedar works, or the weeder works. So, yeah. I mean, I can see if I can add weeds in here once just to see what. Let's see here. Field.
Yeah, they do grow really fast on seasons. Or without seasons, sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, because you harvest in a day. I mean.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Shy Wizard, I've had that happen too.
I have this great fix for that. It's called
I
turn
did
off
them with the
weeds.
weeds. I know, me too.
Calm down, Doctor. Now is not the time for fear. That comes later.
Why so serious?
Maybe this would teach you to listen to authority!
Ow! 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 Hey, man, what are you doing?
Look at tooltip in shop.
Alright, let's sell this weeder. I don't want to weeder now. So yeah, if they are flowering, the weeders don't work. You have to spray them.
For weeder.
Yep.
Yeah, there's silt in one of the ponds that you own.
Hey, Scurvy, how you doing?
Not a concern. Extra bonus silt. It won't produce anymore.
No, you'll get it. Some of the ponds, like mine, it'll have it in when it's empty, but if you empty it, unless you put water in it or it rains, you won't get any more.
We know why. Yeah, when during one of our resets, we didn't take the silt off the that
No.
was made.
All right, let's sell these back and finish up that field over there.
It
So
was an oopsie.
It's a bonus silt.
the bonus sell. Okay, and then we'll sell that field. I don't want that field yet. Let's see, is my wife begging to go yet? Let's see.
No, with seasons you can turn weeds off. You can also turn withering. I think you can turn everything off.
How close are you, Dave, to wanting to start streaming? Because my wife just said we wanted to leave around 4.
Yeah, I was planning on going right when you leave, but if you give me like
I'll
10
get
minutes,
10 minutes would be perfect.
I'll cut 10 minutes off my timer.
Okay. Yeah, because she just said she wants to leave.
Or, yeah, 10 minutes off my timer here. Well, you can't always listen to the wife.
Oh, yeah, whatever. We'll just leave it at that. The old saying, happy wife, or happy life, happy wife, or how does that go?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I guess I didn't make mine happy.
Yeah, you could turn it off without seasons too. You can do both. You can, but I turned off weeds, but I'm pretty sure it sometimes doesn't turn off in seasons. But I'll research that more when I'm playing. All right, so I get this over here so I have my tractor back where it belongs. Go back to 10. Oh, geez, Natic, you already got that going. I haven't even got that far. I'm just trying to get a tunnel started and then, yeah. Nobody wakes up at the cabin until 8 in the morning. Besides me, I'll be up sitting outside playing the game on my laptop. My comfy chair, watching the sun come up, and it's really relaxing. I just need a better laptop though, but it does, the one I got works. I wish I could grow them to have nice weeds. Yeah, I know. That's why I want to blow up that first tunnel and get to the ore. I can make some extra money.
We'll set my 7-minute timer. It's at 7 minutes.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna hit the go live, but I will not be. Yeah.
Well, when you tell me you're ready, we'll raid you then.
Well, it's like this. I am going to use the restroom. I got a 6-minute and 55-second countdown.
Yep, like I said,
So-
when you're ready, you just let me
And
know.
you can raid at any time because all those noises will go away before I come in.
Nice.
But it's up and running and ready.
Okay.
So I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Sure. So once again, on some people that just came in or just watching now, auto drive, you have to make sure you have the RC5 release candidate to use the routes that I made. Second thing, you're starting a new save game with auto drive and course play. Sometimes course play will lock your game up and you have to redo it. I always disable course play until I save the game the first time, and then I get back out and then load it up with course play and it works. Don't ask me why. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But that is a known bug that I found. Um, when you're starting, most of us have probably already started one here that's watching me. But always double click the start farm to get it to activate. Otherwise, you could be waiting for a long time for it to load if you don't double click, because it will never load.
If you go into the seasons menu and you go all the way to the end,
Yeah,
it should give you the options, the option there to turn weeds off, lime, plowing.
let me double check to see if, oop, wrong one. This one. Yeah, but you can't do it in seasons. You got to do it in the game. The game
Gamer Paul,
weeds is right here,
for,
so.
oh, sorry guys. For anybody that has not started building bridges, do not start building your bridges. In the update coming out this week, it's going to fix the confusion and make purchasing the bridges a lot easier. If you have any built, you need to purchase the land with the supermarket on it to the left of the shop. If you do not purchase that, you will lose your bridges and you will have to start the construction phase all over again on them.
Alright, so Dave will explain that later, but I will show what we're talking about here. So this land here, let me click on land. This land here, no, it's this one here. This is the land that's got the supermarket on. If this is what he's talking about, if you already have a bridge built, you need to buy this land because that's where the government building is going to be. So that way you can keep your bridge built.
Should be able to.
Yep. So yeah, like I said, sometimes course play can kick you in the butt when it comes to loading in at least a new game save for me. Alright, so what I should do is I'm going to save this game, and then I'm going to put it on my drive. As refresh contracts, I'll have to look at that one. In fact,
yep.
I'll write that down, Farm Wrangler. Thank you. I'll look at that when I get back home. Next.
JD sent it to me, and if you don't like the contracts that are up, you can quick refresh on it, and it'll give you a new list, or it'll add to.
Oh, okay. Does it delete ones you're already using or not? Have you tried it?
No, I haven't tried it. I would think if you have some activated, it wouldn't get rid of them, but
okay.
Don't quote me on it.
I'm Batman.
Thank you for the follow, First Edition. Welcome to my stream. Or that's not edition. I gotta get my glasses on, I guess. First. Yeah, it's first edition.
All right. Anytime you want to send, there's less than 2 minutes.
Alrighty, guys. So, you guys all have a good weekend, and I will be back on Sunday. We'll be raiding Dave. Like I said, I'll see if I can check if you guys have any questions. Whisper Twitch to me, and I'll check it. So they're gonna head your way in 9 seconds, Dave.
All right. I'm going to head my way too.
All
I
right.
will
Well, you
leave.
guys all have a good evening and enjoy Dave's stream, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Hey, have a good one, X-Man.
Have a good one, everyone.
And there you go, Dave. I'll turn off my stream so it's not on for 5 days.